I'm trying to figure out what other professional sport regresses when you go pro. I mean, what the hell is a professional track and field athlete anyways? Can someone please explain to me why NCAA track and field is better than professional track and field? Especially when you're talking about track and field, which is clearly the biggest sport at the Olympics. But I got a little tidbit of information, a little gem for y'all. Professional track and field happens outside of the Olympics.
What?
There's about 1,200 scholarships between men and women in Division I track and field. And when you're a scholarship athlete, you get your accommodations paid for, food paid for, free education, free equipment and apparel for your sport, access to facilities, competition schedules taken care of, travel and travel accommodations are taken care of. A lot of the competitions are televised and broadcasted. And all of this is secured for 4 years, plus an additional 5th redshirt year if you get injured or something. I know a few of you have had some injuries. And those 4 years are guaranteed as long as you don't do nothing stupid like steal from a department store or, I don't know, keep your grades so low that even the institution can't keep you eligible. But you got to be pretty stupid for that to happen. No disrespect. And also, a lot of times, if you're successful in your sport in the NCAA, you get recognized in front of a stadium full of your classmates, alumni, fans, all recognizing you for the important historical value that you've added to their wonderful institution of education. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. When you leave, you also get your degree in whatever realm of education you decided to pursue. So I know a lot of you left without getting your degree, but have good intentions of going back to get it, right? Right? Pretty cool setup, right? You're a figure on campus, and if you're good enough, you're probably known around the NCAA, all while having all of your expenses taken care of and having a fulfilling and rewarding experience alongside of your teammates for at least 4 years. Let's talk about professional track and field.
I'm just trying to figure this out.
Now, you're only depending on sponsors for your income, and it's mainly going to be your shoe contract. And to get a shoe contract these days, you got to be at least top 10 in the world, depending on your event. Shit, it might be top 5 in the world. Nobody really knows. I'll tell you this, though. Those professional athletes that are getting money from these shoe companies, they better not let those performances slip, because them shoe companies will cut that money down like...
It's out of here. It's history.
No guarantees, no security, no plan, no distinction, no meets on TV. And if there are meets on TV, where the do you find them anyways? No team support, no money, because now you got to take care of all of your main expenses. And there's no exit strategy. And there's really no memory of your existence. It doesn't even matter how good you were. And most track and field athletes leave the sport broke.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
You compete on the circuit against the best athletes in the world for a minimal amount of prize money. And yeah, shoe companies will pay you some money for you to be seen in their apparel. And yeah, okay, you can pick up some other sponsors, but most of the time that has nothing to do with your athletic capabilities. That has to do with your marketability. So if you don't got those good looks to go along with your athletic abilities, you better make sure you keep on running fast and jumping high and long and throwing far. And I get it, there's some exceptions that can make some real money, but do you want 3 people in each event? When you really think about it, track and field is nothing but a big-ass shoe company catalog, a glorified fashion show, and the athletes are the models, just trying to stay relevant.
So who stays in this competition?
But on June 30th, 2021, the NCAA ruled that now NCAA athletes are going to be allowed to make money off of their name, image, and likeness, as opposed to the 115-year-old rule that did not permit them to do this during their eligibility. So now that NCAA athletes have all the perks that I discussed earlier, along with being able to make some money on the side, what the would track athletes want to go pro?
Wait for it. Here it comes.
Oh, I'm tripping. There's the Olympics. My bad. And I know it only happens every 4 years, but with the colossus amount of money that the Olympics makes, and with track and field being the most notable sport at this big ass event, those athletes are getting a cut of that. Right? Zero, zilch, nothing, nada. They're getting nothing from that. There's nothing clearly set up for these athletes as professionals. You know what? They better do it before the NCAA sets up some sort of NCAA graduate school program where athletes can do extended education and still be able to compete. Watch. And they're going to make it. And these track and field athletes are all of a sudden going to decide to become lawyers and doctors and shit like that, just so they can stay in school longer. And you know what? I'd watch it.